Okay, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and do a bit of a review on an original Robot V kit. Um, these came out originally in 2011. There's my one there, and they were produced by Jozrobotics and designed by Mike Van Pleur. I've repainted mine completely. But yeah, I got a package in the mail the other day, 2 small boxes. To my surprise, I thought they were actually going to be the RC kits with the speaker holes there, the newer kits. I think they came out in 2015, but these are the original 2011 kits. Jozrobotics 2011. If I get this wrong, somebody please correct me, but originally when these first came out, I think 40 came out and they were actually numbered underneath. They were so popular, 100 more were produced, which I think this is one of them because it's not actually numbered underneath. Then in 2012, 40 aluminium ones were produced. I actually have one of the aluminium ones I'm completely restoring. Somebody hacked it to pieces and put some plastic pieces in it, so I want to get it right back to aluminium. And then in 2015, I think, a new version came out that was RC controlled with track systems, had some stupid little flashy lights in it and some annoying vocals in it. All of that was completely useless. It was a lot different to this. It had speaker holes at the front. It actually had a better waist and a better neck joint and better arm joints. These are great. The only issue is it definitely needs a lot of customization to actually get it looking great. So I'll just spin it around so you can see it, how it stands. So it's basically it completely standing up. It does not go back any lower than that. It does have a very loose waist joint. The arms pop off if you try and articulate it. The eyebrow wires are just ridiculous. The eyes are ridiculous. I mean, a lot of it was designed basically so they weren't infringing any copyright laws. The good thing is it has a removable cover control panel, which the newer versions don't. So that's great if you want to pop a screen in there or some lighting effects or something. But as far as articulation, like that's the waist articulation, elbows, the fingers do move. Just a little bit stiff at the moment. As far as the shoulders go, like I was saying, if you try to move them, they slowly just pop out. So pop that back in. Eyebrows are up there. I mean, obviously you can use different wire and stuff like that, but this is what comes in the kit, so I just made it exactly how it was. The head does move, and it does move up and down. Doesn't exactly stay where it wants to go. As far as leaning it back, it does not lean back any further than that. The newer kits actually will cut out at the back there, so you could lower him back more, which didn't really work because his waist doesn't articulate. So once you pulled him back, he just stares up into the sky. So yeah, a lot of changes on the new kits were pretty much pointless, but did work. He comes with the optional laser, so if you don't like the toolbox part 2 and that comes off, you can just pop the laser on, and that just pops right there. So that's the laser look. So yeah, that is the original Robot V kit all assembled. If you do end up buying one of these, and when I was first buying these, I was buying these in bulk lots. I was actually getting them at a ridiculous low price. Today, if you go on eBay, you're looking at a ridiculous amount of a couple of hundred, between 300 and 500 that I've seen. And would I pay that? Hell no. No way. Not for this. No. There's just way too much work involved to even get it looking good. Just an example of one I've customized. It's this one. So they're the most customizational kits you can get. I mean, you can do anything to them. I think these kits that I just got are going to be number 72 and 73 that I've done. So I know these things inside and out, and I know what I can do to them. My personal ones are completely robotic and animatronic. One of them has 19 motors in it, which is just ridiculous. Functioning screens. But yeah, you can put extra parts for the arms, so you can move them any way you want. New waists you can add. The lean back feature, so you can literally go all the way back. Wrist modifications you can do. I think I have a neck. Yeah, I had the neck articulation on it. This one is fitted out with some lights and stuff. I think his homing beacon flashes. Yeah, flashes, but you probably can't see it. So yeah, they are very customizationable, if that's such a word, but we'll just get rid of him and put the original back on. So yeah, that's the original Robot V. When you buy a kit, this is what you're going to get, and expect it to be floppy as hell. You're not going to get a lot of poses out of it unless you do a lot of work to it and change things up on it. Like those arms are really annoying. As far as the new kits, yeah, you had the speaker holes, which were annoying. Everybody just feels them. They did have a way better waist. The waist actually locked into the top, where this is super floppy. So the waist would lock into the top and actually give you a lot better stabilization. The neck also had a better joint, and also the arms. The arms, even though they just went up and down, they wouldn't pop out like that. See, every time I touched the arms, they just pop out. But everything else on it is pretty much the same. Oh, and I know exactly what kit this was. This is one of the last runs before the RC kits came out, and I know this because of the tracks. The original kits that came out, not the 41, the 40 ones that first came out had super rubbery tracks. They're almost like rubber bands. The 100 that came after that, again, had super rubbery tracks. And then just before the RC ones, they must have been testing out the tracks. These are the ones they tried to come out with. They're a lot stiffer. They feel more plasticky than rubbery. They didn't have a lot of grip. So I think they changed the design again a couple of months after, or even maybe even a year after the new kits came out, because the tracks are a lot better now. So I know exactly. I mean, I've worked on so many, I know exactly what batch this is. It's quite funny. When I build these, I know exactly what batch this is. And even little telltale signs of imperfections there. See, I know what batch this is. Because that should not be there. That's just part of the injection molding, and something happened there. But yeah, not all of them will have imperfections. But basically, that's what you're going to get as far as a Robot V kit. So if you do get one, I highly recommend modifying it. Even just simplest modifications of just cutting this back out a bit, just so he leans back a bit. And if you can change the waist with some sort of ball joint or some Lego pieces or something like that, there's dozens and dozens of ways of doing it. Everybody has their specific way of doing it. And the neck. But yeah, that's a robot key a robot V kit, sorry.